Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Fort Skalar. And that's the way we're going to go with it, Skalar, I think, is going to have to be it. So last episode we did the rookery, which it's been a little while since I've actually built anything over on this side of the mountain range. It's been doing a lot of Silver Sagey stuff, I guess. So one of the things that I was talking about last time was about the maesters and stuff like that, and them being blind and ex-soldiers is a bit stupid. And that's totally true. So this is Lambo actually did point this out. For one, being blind and climbing a ladder and reading letters are next to impossible. That is true. It's also unlikely an ex-soldier would be able to read. Remember that books are a rare thing, and a common soldier wouldn't be able to afford learning to read. So I think we need some sort of. I think we need something else instead. I think we need like some order of. Royal Order of Writers, or you know, do you know what I mean? Like some sort of thing. What are they called? You know, like people that run and carry notes and things like that. Like basically the medieval postmen. Maybe we have that order. Is also they also read and write. So maybe this is like it's a post office. It's a medieval post office. That's what it's going to be. Sorted. Job done. Right. So what we're going to do this episode anyway is we're going to be doing. Well, hopefully you're going to finish up this entire... The plan is, right, to finish up this room, finish up this room, finish up here, and up here as well, and that's it. You know, like, completely just... We're done on interiors. That's my plan by the end of this episode. And what I have done, like, very, very quickly is I've changed this hill a little bit because I was looking at it and I was thinking this is terrible because the hill went up to, like, here, so you could literally... You couldn't Minecraft jump, right, which is obviously just one block, which... it's pretty bad, but you know, if you'd put like one block down, you'd be able to jump over it. So at least here it's a tiny bit better. I might edit that hill even more and actually just completely cut it in around here. And it's whether we have something else here as well. I mean, it's totally possible. I did have a question about the Knight's Keep and how it doesn't make sense because there's a big gap. So I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding about the Knight's Keep. So the Knight's Keep is this area from back here, going all the way down here, and then it goes across this bit. So this bit here to the rookery, this used to be a gatehouse a very, very long time ago, and they've just it's like broken or something. I don't know. It would have been like a very, very simple gatehouse, you know, where we've got or something like this, where it just goes across with a wall, and maybe it just had a gate, literally just a wooden gate. A wooden door would be underneath this, or it'd be a little bit bigger, more built up, and then that would be across. And that's all it was. So that was part of the Knight's Keep, and that was this bit that got extended onto here, and they built up onto this bit. Because then people said. I've said a couple of times actually. I don't know if you guys agree with this, then we can totally change it. That there'd be like a secondary gate from the prison bit, going across here. So if you guys think that's a good idea, then we can always do that. I think if it is a good idea, I'll time lapse that bit and then show it off in one of these videos. That's totally cool. So up to you guys if that's a good idea. I don't really mind. It does make sense because then you could have If they breach this gate, you've still got this entire area going across here. Yes, you're completely... Well, you're kind of like cut off from this side, and this side is cut off unless they built a little bridge going across, but they wouldn't because they just wouldn't. But I don't know. Something like that would be good. But I am wanting to finish up this in the next couple episodes. I want to try and keep any series. Well, I say any series. City series, I think they're going to be longer. And we'll do it in districts or something like that. We'll change it. But these kind of like builds, I want to try and keep to 20 episodes. So we've only got the stable, which I'm going to do a time lapse of, and the ballistas and the catapults and all that kind of stuff is all going to go boom, 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 in a nice time lapse. So that's my plan, is to be under that amount of episodes. Hopefully that makes sense and should do. Yeah, I don't know. What was it? What are we going on about? Right, I'm just grabbing a load of this stuff at the minute because I can't really remember how to build, as you guys are quite aware. It's not that, I just want to grab a load of stuff, especially around these areas, because this is going to be like the other thing. Oh, a couple of comments actually did say, I'll try and, if I can grab them. God, I'm not doing very well at grabbing like comments at the minute. It's really bad. But I know that a couple of people did say that if I want to make it look quite aged, then one of the ways I could do this, I'm actually going to have an empty one here as well, is by making it overgrown. So what we're going to do, we could do that as a time lapse, I guess. Actually, yeah, we could do that as a time lapse, definitely. Have like a little table thing here, and A sword. I'll have some swords there. Yeah, have some swords there. We'll probably do it as a time lapse where we actually overgrow a bit of it. I have started. Well, you guys know that I've been spending quite a bit of time, and it takes forever to do this. The level of detail like this when you can like messing stuff up. So once I've got that going around the entire thing, I got up to this tower. So also got it going around this bit and into the Knight's Fort. I think what we'll do is we'll have like more vines and maybe some bushes and things like that growing up onto the side of it. Something like that might make it look quite interesting, I think. So that'd be quite good. Hopefully also people are cool with this path now, because it's a lot more secure, or seems to be, since you can only really get to it from the behind, and if you did get around there, they would, from the other people that are around this place, like Lord Silversage would send out his men to actually block this path, or they'd just send out the guys from the fort to block the path. I mean, there's no real reason why they wouldn't do that. So that should be all cool now, I hope. Really do hope so. Please, for the love of God, say it is. Say it so. I think we'll do a grindstone. I don't know why I'm going to have one of these. I think we'll throw that in this tower. Get it right way around at least. That'd be good. Now we can actually have a little repair station around here on this side, couldn't we? It kind of is a nice area for it. I also want to have some sort of table thing somewhere. So it's whether the current dude, whoever's in charge, or maybe there's some books and papers and things like that, he's taken over, right? And he's taken over this tower as well, maybe. Oh, those books look awesome, don't they? They are good. I am amazed that they've added this kind of stuff in. It just looks brilliant. So we've got a nice chair, and we'll shove that in. Now we have got another chair now. We've got a spruce chair, and we've got a spruce chair. That's it's very strange. They're both in there, so that might be a little wee bug. So I'll have this in here. So maybe this, like, I don't know, whoever's in charge. There you go, there's the fancy chair, this one. This fancy chair they added in, it looks really cool. Just need to change this is bugging me, this little direction here, because this one's like that way and this one's like that way. But my god, does it look cool, doesn't it? Fancy as hell. So good. Right, so we're going to have, like, this guy will have a desk over on this side. I don't really like this desk, so I think we're going to actually make one out of wood and stuff. We'll use this oak log thingy. So it's like whoever his scribe is, if he has a scribe. I don't think we can do what I was thinking of doing then. So I think we'll go with the stair and slab method of doing stuff. I'm still not used to finding everything, but I swear the pressing C and doing stuff is just it's saved so much time. Really has, really has. God, I can't thank the guys who made that like enough. Oh yeah, clothes hanger. My god, I haven't even used this yet. There you go. So maybe we have it on this side here. So he's got a cloak. God, there we go. He's got some keys. Okay, so this is going to be the quartermaster, maybe. So maybe this guy here, the office, the guy officer's room in here, right? Maybe this is going to be the quartermaster, and he's going to have like a little room in here. It's got filled with crap in the Knight's Keep, but like nobody really likes him. Maybe we'll have that, and that's why he's kind of like separated into this old keep that nobody really likes and nobody really wants. And there's keys. There we go. So he's got keys. It's counting money, right? So it's counting some money, sorting out all the books, and he's also going to be the more learned one, right? So there we go. Get a bit more idea of this guy now. So it was just an officer before. We've changed that completely and gone with this. So I'm quite happy with that. Actually, I want that in a corner somewhere, maybe even here. So something like that. So he's got like a little thing in here, and I don't think he would have any of this in here. I don't think he would tolerate it. Now I'm looking at it. I think we could have that up here. It's like a little storeroom, and it's just filled with stuff over time and everything. But I think down here, he would rather have lots of like books and crap like that, really. So I'm trying to get at. So maybe have like that. Could definitely do with this is where I always forget lighting. Whenever I've got the this on, I always forget about lighting. So I think you have get this one like that. Have one back in here. Some candles at an angle. So you get a bit of candle work in there, and he would just literally looks after those, and that's it. Now, because of that, do we want to actually have we got enough room? I think we actually do. Can we do something here? Yeah, we can. That's fine. Gonna have behind this is gonna be just a very, very small room with a couple chests in it, and that's all it's gonna have in it. And those chests are gonna be very important, of course, because they are gonna be the pay for these guys. That's why it's so important. So there we go. Now we've got a little bit of the quartermaster's office or whatever it is going to be called. And I do like that it's on the edge of a thing, so you could actually have somebody having a heist here, couldn't you? That'd be really funny. So have something like that. You can hardly tell it then. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. So whenever he's in here, he's got his keys. He does put them up there. He's counting all the money, right? There won't be that much money. But in wartime, I guess, it would be a lot more, you know, important. So maybe we could just have, because they haven't got a lot of money at the minute, right? Maybe we can have one chest of gold. I think that looks too much. I think I'm actually going to go with, right, that they have actually got no money at all. That this is everything that they've got. Couple of coins or something like that, you know. It probably wouldn't be gold. I think we're going to go with silver. Okay. So I don't think they've got, you know, it's, if we're going with the whole thing that this is, they haven't got as much money as they used to have, maybe we'll just have some coins there. Maybe we'll just go with a head chest or something, you know. He's very, that there, and he's just got a couple of soft coins, and that's all they've got. Like, literally, like, just enough to pay the guys, and that's it. Well, that makes more sense to me. At least I think so. So we might even go with this dark oak door. I know that's going to clip a bit. Actually, it doesn't, does it? So I remember it having, you know, obviously having this on the top of it. But I was just expecting it to like clip through completely. I know that you can walk through it and everything, but there you go. That'll kind of do. So this is the quartermaster's like little office thing that he's kind of just taken over. Nobody really cared, and that's where he lives in here then. So that works. It's got a little chest and stuff, and he'll lock himself away every night. You know, he's not very social at all. So right, let's grab some of this stuff, right, and some of these and everything. Pretty much, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah. I'm actually going to put another bookcase up as well. There you go. Because I just noticed this little gap here, and it's kind of cool. So we can put something in there. We'll dust up all of this quite nicely, I think. So I think we need to. I think it's probably going to be a long episode, guys, so get ready for the long haul. Get some building done. I don't know what you guys do, but that's what I usually do. If I'm doing like a time lapse, I'm always watching somebody else do something. I just find it a lot more interesting. Seems quite good, and then just like pick up on points. Usually, what I end up watching is like Sips, obviously, because I'm a big Sips fan. Don't think they'd have anybody outside on these two bits at all. I think it would be all on this side, so maybe they just have it like that. And maybe even a bit of a thing over here where they just have some arrows, swords. There's no light in here at the minute. Oh yeah, didn't I set up all those lights? No, I didn't apparently. Okay. So I know that I've got some somewhere. I'm just going to run down into here because I know which one. What did I use? That one. There you go. I really like this one. It's very cool. Lantern. So I'll have that there. This guy might have one in here as well. And up in this bit. Up on this side or something, you know. But that's pretty much it. That's all closed off. Anything else we can do? Yeah, just have a barrel in the corner there. Job done. Right, so that's all looking good. We will go down here. So this is all looking kind of good. It needs a bit more cobwebs and stuff. I think this guy will be relatively clean in general, but I don't know about any of the other ones. What about clothes? So now we've got this bit like diagonal clothesline thing that's just crazy. It's whether I want to have some of these. I don't know. I think it's too. I don't think it's going to work on there. So maybe we'd, you know, have a couple, maybe not in the corner there. That wouldn't make any sense. In this corner, or in this corner, there's nothing there, is there? just have a little one like that. So he's got a couple there. This area is pretty, not really used. So we're just gonna have. It's got trapdoors there. That's why. Okay. Oh, yeah, something like that. Just a little bit. So it's got stuff in it, but not really that much. And then the knight's quarters is probably going to be unlived in. I don't really know. I'm not really too sure what it's going to have done, really. One thing we can do, though, is vertical slabs this up, which is going to be really cool. Actually make it look bigger than it is, which is really good. Thank God for these vertical slabs, because it just seems to make it look cooler, doesn't it, straight away. Like that. Right, so what I was planning on doing, maybe if we have this as well. Oops, not in there. Oops, not in there. Have that there, something like that. That makes it look a lot bigger. We'll have a big bed. So we're going to have some wool, some kind. Red, yeah, red, white, whatever. Something. Do like one of these really big ones. Big bed thing. Or, no, I've got a better idea. Already got a better idea. We'll do it as if it's on like some boards, as we've done before. Or on covered crate. Right, okay, this will be better. Right, and then you have your carpet. So I might have the red carpet stuff. And snow. I think it's going to be snow. These ones, snowy granite things. I'll do a typical one like this, right? So I think this is going to be lived in, obviously. So maybe not that one then. You got any other carpets like grey? That's literally just like grey, isn't it? It's nothing fancy about it at all. Yeah, I just don't know. Maybe just a grey carpet instead. Make it quite boring. I mean, I say boring. I mean, it's using the very, very nice textures to. It looks very cool. Never really realised it has it underneath as well. I know it sounds really strange, but it just suddenly like appeared to me in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Right, so trap door. I want a wooden one of some kind. So if I just whiz down here, I want like one of these ones, like a trellisy type one. Whoa, what is that one? That looks cool. Empty scroll. Oh, empty scroll rack. No, I need it to be like see-through-ish. Really. And that's what it's not going to be. So I think it needs to be one of those ones down the bottom. That we can like saw first. These look fantastic. Wow. Capital ones. I've got to start some Roman up soon, I think. Just because of all these. There we go. This is all I want to do. Something like that makes it look a little bit more. What do these look like? Whoa. Fancy as. Well, you can just put it up there or have it on the side like that. They must have spent so much time doing these because they just look awesome. Really do. Look at that going in there, and they've matched all the textures up. It's fantastic. God. So good. That's going to be... I think if I started Roman, I think I'll never come back. That's the only problem with it. There you go. There's the problem with why I'm not going to do Roman right now. Because I know that some of you guys want to see some other styles from me. So I don't know. Is there anything like in particular that you guys want to see? Because obviously I've done quite a few styles before. It's just whether like I did Hobbit, did the Mystic Pines thing was really fun, and I like that style quite a lot. I think it was a good style. It's just that whether you guys want me to get back onto that. I need to use vertical slabs way more in this build in general, I think, because like doing stuff like that just makes it look instantly better. Same there as well. Yeah, so I did vertical pines. Yeah, vertical pines is what I did. No, Mystic Pines. Obviously I did that series. This definitely needs. I just noticed this a minute ago. Didn't have anything going across, so I need some. Need some definitely. Right, if we do that from here or something. I think we do something built up, or God knows what. Yes, Hobbit, done lots of that. We could do another smaller Hobbit. I really do mean smaller Hobbit. I just noticed on the map as well that it's now looking like a actual cave layer. It looks really cool, quite fancy actually. Look at that. I haven't messed around with this cave layer yet on Journey map, but it does look pretty damn good. I wonder what it's going to look like with all the bigger stuff like in the sea caves on Highgarden and things like that. It's going to look really interesting, I think. Right, anyway, let's get some books and bookcases and stuff like that. So it's ready for a lord of some kind to come in and do stuff, and you know, something that's quite learned. So I have like some books there. Wardrobe, I think. No, we need a wardrobe. We definitely need a wardrobe of some kind. Where is a wardrobe? Where's your fancy wardrobe? There's a fancy wardrobe. Or do we have that on this side? Because this is a half slab, so maybe we have it on this side. There you go. That'll work, won't it? What we'll do is with this side, we'll just do that. So you get these little... Maybe that one. That one looks better. There we go. So have something like that. We need a desk of some kind. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know about a desk. What else would they have in here? I mean, it looks pretty boring. The snow has melted. Have we got anything that isn't snow? Let's just go for a layer, right? And we'll have a look at it and see if there's anything that's kind of white. Well, we've got the clay layer, and that's going to do. There you go. Now they've got a really quite boring grey colour in here, so they haven't got a lot at all. Sword, armour, yeah, all that kind of stuff would do, wouldn't it? Some fancy armour that they've got, which makes sense. I need to get that command that, okay, so some armour like that. I got some swords. Right, not short swords, big swords. Proper swords. So be in the corner. I think I'll switch out one of these for something else, shelves of stuff. I have no idea. I can't imagine. I know that we've called this the knight's quarters or whatever. That I know it's not a knight at all. So that's something, right? So if we look at one of these armor stands, we need to use. Here we go. That's the command. This is one that Triliton actually sent me. Summon armor stand. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to summon an armor stand. I want to. There we go. Entity data. That's the one. This one right here. Okay. Did that give it arms? So look, if I did... Yeah, it does. That's fine. That's all I need to know, as long as it's supposed to do this crazy thing. That's all fine. So that's now got arms, which makes it look more interesting. I have some swords there then, and maybe we'll have some chest of money of some kind. I don't know. Oh, no, we have the fancy chest. Now that we've got this new fancy chest that they added into the mod, then we're gonna have that because it looks fantastic. Even if it's just like right there, yeah. Apart from that, it's kind of boring. Painting. Needs painting. Can't put one there. This is the wall that's annoying me the most. I can't bloody put a painting onto it. Ugh, typical. Really typical. So maybe we put the armor stand here instead then. Get rid of that. Do that. Look at it. Do that entity data thing and get some more armor. Put that in. There we go, like that. And I don't know where we can put a painting over here either. Not really got enough space, have we? Do you only do that small, like one that I think is Albion from stuff. I got stuck then. Have we got another one? Oh, I can do the other one, can't we? There you go, no, that one works. Right, okay, so I have something like that. Pretty simple. This is where whoever the commander is. We'll have Fort Commander. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? I did have a name for him. Right, for this one, so there's going to be some barracks. We're just going to go downstairs, grab all the rubbish that we had in the other barracks. It's going to be one of these unused barracks, like this one is. Exactly the same kind of idea with it. Broken bottle, yeah, stuff. A cannonball, because they've got a cannonball in there. No rat, but we will have a chamber pot. We do need a chamber pot of some kind, probably in the other one as well. And yeah, still That's it. So there we go. Yeah, chamber pots. So somebody said, what about the bathrooms in Wegra and Dale? And it's like, well, it's going to be chamber pot time, unfortunately. That's all they would do. There we go, chamber pot in there. Which is where you go in a pot and throw it out. They used to do that in like the streets of London and stuff like that. It's disgusting, if you ask me, but it's the way it was. So, yeah. It's just the way they were. Right, okay, so if we have this way, am I able to do this? What I was planning on doing? I don't really know if I am going to. Let's do it. There we go, okay. Just don't think this one's going to work unless we do something else. Right, well if we had this one going this way, right? We do the same thing here, right? This one's definitely going to work because it's a lot easier. Oh, I keep on doing that, I keep on deleting the bottom layer. There you go, put that in there like that. That works perfectly. We're just going to have some, not that either. Oops, no. God, I thought that was a ladder for some reason. I thought the end of that was a ladder because it does look kind of similar to a ladder, so I thought I'd placed it on the side somehow. So I've like a chest that yeah, crate there or something. Broken thing down there. Do something like that, which would be quite weird, but I don't think we will. We'll delete that one then. We'll do that. Put that in there. Remember to put something in there. Right. Have this in here. Little table thing. Pot of some kind that somebody's just left around, filled with, well, stuff. Just crate. I'll just do it like that. I think just make it quite simple. Right, okay, if we do that, do make it simple. Don't want to do that, we use the grapple tool. There we go, that'll do. Something like that'll do. More cobwebs. Okay. There's a big cobweb in there. Cobweb pane. Is there any corners I can use? No, I filled them all with stuff. That's annoying. Can't really put anything there. We can do something on top of that, can't we? And we could have the cow pat. Beautiful cow patty thing. I'll shove that in there or something. So that's going to be like one that just hasn't been used for a while. Yeah, the Lord, his accountant guy with his gold, well, not really gold, his silver, and he would live in there. So they're the only two that really live up in this bit. I think there'd probably be more, they'd want everything cleaner, but maybe they just don't care. Maybe the Lord just doesn't care. That's how it all is, you know. So do we need to do up here? No, we kind of did this one, didn't we? I know we kind of whipped through pretty quickly, but so to do so, I've got a couple of ballistas to make. I do think we could do with a catapult an angle on this one. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but catapult on an angle to be able to attack down here because it's just got such a good view. So I think next time, guys, we'll be doing the time lapse. The time lapse will go over. Yeah, we'll go over a catapult being up here, of some kind. Probably a ballista up here. Well, will be a ballista up there. Ballista up here. And then a catapult up here, and maybe even a ballista up here as well. So if they were going to attack from this direction, then they can actually shoot them, or shoot at them at least, from that side, because that would be pretty good, I think. Maybe. I don't know what you guys think. But apart from that, yeah, probably time lapse, and it'll be done, and we'll be finished with Fort Skalar, which will be really, really nice. And all finished up and stuff, and I think, well, obviously I need to do quite a bit of detailing on the side. I've still got quite a lot of hours in this, I think. I've definitely got quite a lot of hours in this. But then it's up to you guys if we do extend onto this, or if we just, after I finish up this, a couple of little builds that I want to do around here, for example, the Necromancer's little cave thing here, and a little cave, and I know there's going to be a little mine. I think it's going to be like a small mine, or it's just going to be a cave. I might just do this as a natural cave, and we could have, rather than a mine, and have some stuff in it. Possibly like, I don't know, somebody said about, can you do like a mine with a spider's wave, spiders, like spider cave, so that'd be interesting. It's whether we end up just finishing up like Silver Sage, that side, and then move on to the capital, and then move on to other styles. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Or if you want me to continue to expand the Kingdom of Vistea until we actually finish it, because we could technically finish it if we be the capital. That'll take the longest, I think, out of everything. Or if we extend into here, where we're going to have a stone quarry as well, and a castle up here. So there's a plan. All my plans. So there you go. This is where I'm going to have the castle sitting, because I'm just going to like raise this up a bit and have some sort of castle here, and probably have a way down going through this bit, and maybe go down this way. I don't know. I haven't really decided on that yet. So I was thinking like having a castle, maybe even have it go around here, and then drop down into this bit, down to there. That would be pretty cool. And then we can have a big gate type thing down there, so it'd be like this super secure thing and guards this mountain pass thing. Don't know. Yeah, guys. Time lapse next time, and I'll walk you through all of that stuff that we've done. Really, that'd be quite cool, I think. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Let's Build Fort Skalar. We're nearing the end, I believe, but if there is anything else you guys think I should add, that would be really cool and really helpful, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.